Good afternoon. My name is Robert Coble, and I chose to interview Wade Krett, the Chief Financial Officer of Howard Fertilizer and Chemical Company, Incorporated. Howard Fertilizer has been a backbone of the Central Florida community since 1932, and it sells fertilizers and chemicals to farms, landscape companies, and golf courses throughout the Southeast. I chose to interview Wade Krett because him and I developed a very good professional relationship during the last 15 months of my employment with Howard Fertilizer, and I felt like he would give a great insight into the business aspect of Howard Fertilizer. In terms of Wade's favorite business entity, he chose an S corporation. That's because it has advantages of both a partnership and of a corporation. S corporations are single taxed, and they are not legally liable in terms of ownership. Only the business is legally liable. Wade's least favorite business entity is a sole proprietorship, and that is due to the legal liability of the owners. The reason why Howard Fertilizer chose to be a corporation is because it was too big to be an S corporation. Also because of the legal liability side of things and the benefits that it inherits. Howard Fertilizer is a closed corporation, meaning that it is 100% family owned. In terms of contracts, the most important contract that Howard Fertilizer has is with the liquid fertilizer plant. The liquid fertilizer plant manufactures and handles the logistics of liquid fertilizer distribution to the clients throughout the area and all of Howard's clients. In return for that, liquid plant gets 50-50 profit, and we split that right down the middle. And the reason why that the liquid plant is so important to us is because it increases our product portfolio, and so that way it attracts many new clients and new customers to buy from our products and services. So in return for that, we are able to hire great sales reps, because sales reps will only join companies that have a great portfolio of products, and will be able to sell many things to different kinds of clients and customers, not just a certain type of company. The most important intellectual property in terms of Howard Fertilizer is the Gator brand product line, and that is an internally designed patent that we have registered with the federal government, and it has been a patent of ours for the past 15 to 20 years, and it has been our number one product line. And what the patent does is that it locks down the manufacturing and the design products of the product line. In terms of the most important agent of the company, Wade felt like the most important agent of the company was the sales reps, and that is because the sales reps are the lifeblood of the company. Without sales reps, there is no sales, there's no product distribution, there's no paychecks for any of its employees. Without the sales reps, there is no Howard Fertilizer, because they basically keep the business running, and they increase the business and develop the business into further sales and development. And in terms of the sales reps either being employees or self-contractors, the sales reps are employees of our company. In terms of litigation, the only potential litigation we have coming up is with our slow release formula, and that has to do with our new patent line called Polyworks, and it is a slow release fertilizer where we sell the product to the customer, and the customer lays down the fertilizer, and throughout time it slow releases nutrients to help the products and the crops grow. The only issue with that is that the liquid fertilizer, the slow release, could have an issue with releasing its fertilizer too early. In that case, it would give too much nutrients to the crops, and in return it would burn the crops and ruin the whole harvest. We are legally liable for that in case that happens, and that could be detrimental to our company, because we could have to pay for the replacement costs of the farm and the future profits that it could have inherited from those harvesting of crops. In that case, Howard Fertilizer would be the defendant, and Wade felt that it would probably reach a settlement before ever reaching court due to the risks that could come along from going to court. In terms of ethics, Howard is very, very, very central on ethics. It's a family-owned company, and has an extreme commitment to its employees and to the community as well. In terms of the community and areas like Lake Placid and Boynton Beach, Howard Fertilizer is the #1 employer in that area, so it has a very, very big impact on the community as a whole. Also, we are very divulged in charities in rural Florida, and making sure that the owners of the farms and all the families are taken care of, and see the best that they can possibly get. They have very big dedication in customer service, and they take very great pride in that. And customer service is the number one most important part of our company, because without customer service, our sales would not be the same as they were. In Wade's opinion, all of these ethical priorities are synergistic, so without one, there's not another. It all works together as a whole. And Howard overall has just a deeper meaning than just making profits. There are many more important things besides profits. Obviously, profits are very important, but it's not the number one thing, because there's no stresses of Wall Street, and there's also no conflicts of interest, because it is family owned and is a very small company that does well throughout the Southeast region and is not worried about reaching the bottom line of upper management.